By the mercy of God, her gentle hands graced my heart at a time when I needed her most.
Oh, I'm sorry. Look at me acting like I own the sidewalk. Are you all right?
Yeah, no harm done.
So that's my heart.
I'm sorry?
That was a cheesy line. Hi. I'm Jessie.
Hello? She held the beauty of a dove when I met her in that white dress. Her skin kissed by the sun and her hair glittered as if it were gold. To me it was gold, spun from the finest silk as I ran my fingers through her hair and along her body. Her essence was pure. Perhaps that is why she chose to love me, simply because she could. We were perfect together. Hand in hand, we would travel the world, our world at least, and everything was supreme. I would pick flowers from a field because that is what I could afford, and she would display them in a jar for all to see. She bragged to her friends about our passion, and my heart would melt with every word she spoke. We were in love.
Oh no. Oh boy.
What? What happened?
Can't eat any of this. Looks like it got shook around from the walk.
Oh, looks like an earthquake in there.
All right, geez, thanks for the moral support.
It's all right. We can salvage some.
Salvage?
Oh, yeah, that looks like a swamp in there.
A swamp. A swamp, she says. Most expensive wine I've ever bought in my life. She calls it a
Hey,
swamp.
come on. It's all right. We can go to the cafe or something. The night's not ruined.
No, you don't understand. How am I supposed to fix this?
Fix what?
This moment. I was gonna propose. Jeez, I just wanted this to be perfect.
It is perfect. I mean, it's always perfect because we're together, but...
You and those lines. A regular romantic.
I mean, I'm just trying to save a moment that you feel has most certainly gone awry. So...
I love you. I am the luckiest man in the world to have you.
Sorry.
Here you go.
Thank you.
You were saying?
I am the luckiest man in the world to have you. And I would easily spend the rest of my life. Come on, really?
I'm so sorry. I'm learning. Oh, come on.
Aw.
I'm sorry. It's fine.
All right, stop. Come here. Come here, come here. Yes. I say yes. I'll marry you. I love you.
Love you too.
Everywhere we went, there was music, and as she danced, I watched her. Her eyes would smile as she looked at me. And in that moment, my heart broke. It was then that I realized she was too good for me. The thought poisoned our relationship. The idea took hold in my mind, and I began to treat her differently. I could never leave her. I was far too selfish. I desired her more than anything in the world, but she deserved better. In time, Her eyes grew tired, and her arms yearned for me no longer.
Hey, Alex, we're meeting my parents in 45, okay?
Not tonight, Chess.
Alex, you promised. You always do this. It's really not that big of a deal to have dinner with my parents, especially since we're getting married. You know, whenever that's supposed to happen.
What does that mean?
It means you're stalling.
Well, maybe you're rushing. Huh? You ever think about that? Maybe it's actually your fault instead of mine, like you're always implying.
When have I ever Your ego is so fragile, it's infuriating.
Well, if you're so mad, why don't you just leave?
Because I love you. I'm in love with you. We're getting married. I said yes to you. That means something to me, Alex.
Jesus, Jesse, you don't seem very happy about it.
Do you want me to leave? Wait. Why did you ask me to marry you? Do you even know?
Sometimes, even true love can be broken.